Everyone thinks having a Yamaha R6 is all fun and games. There they go. I know y'all hear that. Paranoia down in California. She looked pretty though. 20 minutes of riding this thing, my back starts to hurt. Yes, sir. We are back on the bike. Best feeling in the world. I got a real nice topic to discuss for you guys, because everyone thinks having a Yamaha R6 is all fun and games. But today I want to discuss a couple things that I don't like about this R6. What a beautiful day outside today. I'm so glad the sun is out, because it is time to ride more often. And I got some bigger projects on the way too, so if you guys are really interested, stay tuned. It's bigger than bikes around here. I can give you guys one hint though. It's about expressing yourself, because the reason why us content creators, us YouTubers, we make videos is to express ourselves, and I have found other ways to express myself, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. Oh shoot, I don't think I even closed my garage. I should probably do that. Time to head back and close the garage first. But it's okay, because it gives us more time to discuss the topic for today. We can start out with point number one. The first thing that I don't really like about having this R6 is the aggressive seating position. A lot of you guys think it's okay to just get an R6, ride it anywhere you want. But honestly, after like 20 minutes of riding this thing, my back starts to hurt. And I ain't even that old yet. And it's kind of annoying because the seat is super high up in the air and the handlebars are very low down here. So it makes you super hunched over the whole entire time. And I understand. It's because the bike is made to be on the track. The bike isn't meant to be just cruised around on. But hey, what if I wanted to cruise around on it, man? Other than taking it to the track. Never mind, it seems like I did close the garage. So we are back on the same road as we were before. I just be paranoid. Paranoia down in California. But like I was saying, the seat positioning on this R6 is very aggressive. You can lower it, yes. You can probably bring up the handlebars a little bit, but it's still a little too aggressive for you to be riding this thing around town, trying to daily the bike. Let me show you guys what I mean about that. Let's not get run over here. So if you look at the bike from the side, you will see the seat is literally almost as high as the handlebars, if not at the same height as the handlebars. She looked pretty though. God damn, look at that glisten. If you guys watched my last video, you've seen that I just got this wrapped and it is glistening. I really hope the camera can catch that, because I really love that. Kind of want to wrap my bike, the whole bike, this color, or some like crazy extravagant color. What color you guys think I should wrap the bike? Super aggressive seating position. That makes it so you're hunched over a lot of time. I feel like this is probably the most aggressive 600cc bike there is. Let me rephrase. I mean the most aggressive 600cc sport bike there is. While we're waiting, let's do a sound check. Woo-wee! Time to go, baby. That's one thing that I never thought of when I was getting this bike. I wanted to get on this bike to just cruise around with the homies. I wanted to track it when I first got the bike, but after building it like how I did now, not really interested in tracking this exact bike. Oh, Cybertruck! What's up with that? There's a lot of Cybertrucks around here. I don't really know if I like the Cybertruck. I would probably like it from the inside, but not from the outside. It doesn't have the curves like this R6 do. I should have thought a little bit more about that when I was getting the bike, because I thought I was going to take it out, cruise long distances, and now I really can't go like 30 minutes or maybe 45 minutes without something starting to hurt, either my wrist or my back. So if you guys are thinking about getting an R6, make sure to sit on one first. Make sure to maybe take it on a test drive first before just getting one. Is that a cop? Nope, another guy on the chopper. As we wait at the stoplight, I can show you guys point number 2 of stuff that I don't really like about the R6, because we just gotta wait here maybe another minute or so, and these fans are gonna kick in. And I feel like that's only a very much R6 thing, because the R6s heat up. Even my old R6 that I started on, it was an 03 R6, heated up so much. After a ride and you stop up at a stoplight, this thing heats up to like over 200 degrees. Then the fans kick in, then all that hot air goes to your legs and everything. It's not a good time. I guess the fans are doing their purpose, but I do not like the overheating. Speaking of overheating, I ain't never repeated myself. Yeah, I thought I was going somewhere with that. Look at that, sitting at the light, the bike got to 200 degrees. And I think the fans kick in somewhere around 200 or 207. That is way too hot for a bike. You can merge, my guy, you can merge. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, never mind. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be nice to the cars out there as well. Student driver. Oh, hell nah. You gotta be exceptionally careful with those. R6 overheats way too much. But on a hot day during the summer, oh, you will really start to feel it. I'd be sweating riding this thing. I gotta make sure I'm geared up. It used to not gear up a lot when I was younger, but hey, now I'm making sure to stay geared up, man. Got my Raven Moto hoodie on today. Got my Saint Unbreakable jeans on. If you guys don't want to wear all leather, you can do is get yourself an armored hoodie, some armored jeans. Now on to the next thing that I don't really like about this R6. It's kind of to deal with point number 1, but it's how wide this seat is. I'll show you guys when I get off, but this seat is super duper wide and it causes you to flare out your legs a lot. Don't really know what the reason for that is. Maybe it's something to do with the track. If you guys know the reason for why the R6 seat is so wide, if it has some sort of aerodynamic thing, maybe you can lean better, then drop it down below in the comments. But I really don't know, man. All the other bikes that I've ever sat on, and I've sat on basically all the sports bikes in this class and the 1000cc class, the seat is not as wide as this bike. This thing is crazy. That's also probably why it's hard for a lot of people to flat foot on this bike, because you're actually going outwards and then down, not just straight down. That's another reason why when you're riding for a long time, the bike starts to get uncomfortable. I forgot to preface all this by saying I still love this bike, and I would absolutely not get rid of this bike for any other bike. I was just saying a couple things that I don't like about this bike, and I'm being very specific, because there's not a lot of things that you can hate about the R6. I mean, in my opinion, it is the most beautiful looking bike out there, especially this chassis. What is going on here? Ah, you're just getting out. My bad. Turning heads left and right. Honestly, anytime a bike rips by me or I hear a bike, I break my neck instantly. This seat is way too wide for comfort. Some of the other bikes like the CBR, the Ducatis, I feel like it's just a Yamaha thing, because even the R1, even the new R6, extremely wide seats. Makes it super hard for you to actually flat foot the bike and be comfortable while riding these things. I think the new R1 is the only bike that I've ever sat on and rode that is more uncomfortable than this bike. And it makes sense. Still a Yamaha, more powerful track version. Makes sense why it's not as comfortable. Coming through, excuse me guys, thank you very much, thank you very much. Perks of having a motorcycle, don't gotta wait in traffic. I still wait in traffic sometimes though. Don't gotta ride crazy all the time. There it is, sitting at 205, heating up, 207. Let's see if we can get the fans to go off. We gave it a couple seconds. These fans are about to start going off. There they go. I know y'all hear that. Shout out to Yamaha R6 fans. This is the perfect time to talk about my next point, which I don't really like about the R6, which is taking off these fairings. Man, I kid you not, these are personal points to me because some people might be really good at taking off these fairings. Are these rock chips? Oh no. I need to get new fairings ASAP. But taking off these fairings is such a pain. When we were replacing my headlights, you have to take off literally every single fairing off this. And the last point I wanted to discuss with you guys about things that I don't like about the R6 is how you have to get it above 10k RPMs for you to get any power. Like honestly, I have got a smaller sprocket on there, so now I actually get power way earlier. But the stock R6, you barely make any power before 10k, and the power band, there's a huge difference between the first 1 through 10k RPMs. Then all of a sudden you feel a huge jolt of power, and that makes it kind of not safe because you don't get any power in the beginning. It's literally at like 70 or below torque. But as you guys can see, I make power throughout the power band because of how I have my sprocket and chain set up. I had to do that as one of the first mods of the bike just so I don't have to wring out the bike all the way. But a stock R6, man, like you can gun it all the way and you're not going to feel anything up until you're at 10k, and then you'll feel this whoosh of power. But overall, man, this would still be my favorite all-time bike. The looks of it, how it sounds, man, it's been my dream bike since a child, so I'm for sure never getting rid of this bike. We keep pushing, I'm gonna make it one day, and I'm gonna get another bike. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you more than you would ever even know, and you're a real one. Remember that, because I'm still just getting started, and one day I know for a fact I'm gonna make it big. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to love your own life, be grateful for the little things in life, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.